Hey guys, welcome back to that 1870s Homestead. I'm Rachel.
I'm Todd.
And you're at What's for Dinner. So what's for dinner?
Tell me what you made for me.
I have no idea. And I don't know either. I just made it up. It's, when I said I was trying to be purposeful about using things that we have in stock in the pantry versus always going for our favorites. And this is habit, and a lot of you guys say, oh, the poor dogs, let them out. No, it's for some reason, I think they're trained to, anytime we're cooking, it's out on the barbecue grill, even though it's here, and they want to get outside and check the grill and make sure there's no food there. But it's like a vegetable soup, basically, but kind of African-inspired. So it's carrot soup, diced tomatoes, vegetable broth with paprika, cinnamon, coriander, thyme, garlic, and
What's
the ground
spicy?
turkey. And I put some red pepper flakes in it.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
And then I made a little quick pot of rice and served it over that. And if you saw how I cooked my turkey, guys, turkey, at least our turkey, has no fat. So I put a big dollop of bacon grease in there to cook that fat, the turkey, and I put it all in without, the turkey just absorbs basically the bacon fat because there is no fat in turkey, so you don't have to drain it or anything. And that's just a hack, I guess, to get your turkey a little bit more flavorful and get some fat content in there.
Very good. It tastes good. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for making dinner.
Oh, yeah, that flavor's nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
So last week we asked you guys to give us some topics to talk about. You know, we sit here in front of the camera with you guys and feel like sometimes we just ramble about stuff. So we asked you guys to post some comments on that video so that we could try to address them every time when we sit down to have dinner. I'm sure we won't be able to address them all, but we'll pick some and we'll try to do that. That video hasn't been published yet.
As of today.
But you said you had a question.
I do.
We do get lots of messages from you guys, private messages on Instagram, Facebook, email. Must be a chipmunk out there today. Yeah. So you had a question for us?
Not a question, but I guess it is a question.
Common thing?
A common thing. So many people are wondering just how I'm feeling now that it is officially the 7th year. I'm not gardening. Like, am I missing it? So while I see everybody else is planting seeds and starting seeds, and I won't say at all I miss the chaos of my house being turned upside down, because if you're new here, like, I have to set up grow stations all back here, and it's just a hot mess in my house until like May, when I can put everything away, usually January to May. So I don't miss that. I am antsy to work, though, to get my hands dirty, because I just told him, like, I'm antsy to get outside and just work. Like, that's what I'm missing, the being outside. Like, I asked him today coming home from the gym, do you think if I broad fork my garden, would that be breaking the rules? Like, because I just want to do something. And he said, and we agreed, no, because it's really about regenerating the soil, giving the soil a break, restoring the soil, nutrients. So that I miss. I miss the outside work aspect of it.
With a purpose, something behind what it is that you're doing.
Yes. So while I might not labor too much in the garden, like I'm about to do a big chicken coop clean out, that's going to go to the garden. So yeah, that I miss. But I'm cheering you all on from this side of the camera.
Absolutely.
Go, go, go. I hope that you're all just super successful and have a great harvest. Well, I guess it was a good thing that I answered the question about gardening before we even published the video, because a lot of you wondered how I was feeling about not gardening.
Yeah.
Some other questions, though. Thanks. So many questions came in. A lot around the same topics.
A lot of very good questions.
Yes. So I thought I'd pick one. It feels like we must have a lot of new subscribers because we've addressed this, I would say probably at least 4 or 5 times in the past. And that is what we do for a living. And do we still work?
Stealing my question I was going to
ask. Oh, really? So we both work with our local utility company. And we both work in the IT department. Mm-hmm. I, for a long time in my career, was in project management, and I've since transitioned more into the investment planning and regulatory space. And yes, I still work.
Mm-hmm. I have a very technical job, I guess you could say. I manage servers, infrastructure, like all the behind the scenes stuff that makes people's computers just work.
Yes.
And like as far as remote goes, once COVID happened, my job became 95% remote, work from home, which is cool. I love it. At first, I struggled with it a little bit at first, not as much as Rachel did. But now I'm all in. Like, this is the best thing ever. I have to go in maybe once every 2 weeks. And it's usually because I have to plug something in or physically push a button. And then I turn around and I come back home.
Yeah, and in the past 3 years, I've gone to work maybe 6 times, gone in and...
Usually for a big meeting.
Yeah, and I did struggle with it. I struggled to find my rhythm working from home. That was the biggest thing. So I actually wake up, take a shower, get ready, and that was the way I felt like I was still going to work, not sitting in my pajamas all day. At least I try not to. Yeah. I'm at least business on top. I'll say it like that. And yeah, though I hope personally that we're able to retire early. We're working some of you might know I have been following Dave Ramsey and working that plan to hopefully be able to retire soon. Not yet though.
Our dinner tonight was meatloaf. You saw us make it. It was half ground beef, half pork, freeze-dried green peppers. From the freeze-dried packages, onions.
Frozen. I finally got through all the basement onions, chopped the rest of them because we were starting to, some of them go bad.
Very good. So that's what we do for a living when we talk about our day jobs and we just got off work and it's 5 o'clock or something like that. That's what we do. There was quite a few questions of people who maybe missed some videos about the white dog. That dog belongs to our son. We're dog sitting for a while. We will continue to see it for who knows how much longer. His name is Woody. And
we still have the little dogs too. And we get questions so much about the dogs. People want to see the dogs more. Why don't we show the dogs more? Honestly, that's not the point of our channel, is to highlight the dogs. You catch them in videos time to time, but we're not doing dog videos.
Yeah, and plus half the time they're too fast. If I do try to film them from time to time to throw in little snips, they're always on the move fast. So.
And then with our meatloaf, we made. You saw we had a can of our potatoes with green beans. It's a great way to can a side meal. Because then you have just the right amount of potatoes and green beans, but there's not leftovers, and you can get 2 vegetables in a dish.
So next time we sit down to eat with you guys, we'll have more questions. We'll go through them. A lot of people asking about sous vide, and they've never heard of sous vide cooking before. They want to know what it's good for, what it's not good for. We'll cover that. Yeah. Lots more. I'm drawing a blank right now, so.
Yes, but I think it'll be fun, and thank you guys for asking the questions, and we'll have something to look forward to chatting with you about during our dinners.
Sound good? See you next time we cook.